Love. Drop down and hit like, subscribe, and share real quick. I just wanted to come through real fast because someone said that I was triggered. And I noticed that in this sector, when people get catchphrases, they use them often. But I just wanted to let people know what the fuck triggered means. And no, I wasn't triggered because are you insinuating that I've experienced such things in my past? Because no, that's not so. Okay. Triggered, caused by a particular action, process, or situation. A triggered memory of his childhood. No, not at all. Not at all. I was well raised and well taken care of, obviously. Okay. Don't fucking play games with me, people. Seriously. What it means to be triggers. Triggers are anything that reminds someone of previous trauma. To be triggered is to have an intense emotional or physical reaction, such as a panic attack after encountering a trigger related word. Okay, so what's up, Chocolate Bay? Because I just read a comment from somebody who said, yes, I heard that you were triggered. And I said, well, let me confirm and verify and let motherfuckers know triggered by who and by what. Triggered insinuates that I've had past trauma. Who the fuck do these people think they are? Triggered? You triggering me now on some bullshit because once again I feel like I'm triggered because the motherfucker's lying on me. Y'all use words and put them on people. This is not my story. This is not my life. I saw some bullshit and I called it out. What up, Hassan Kurt Burton, baby? How you doing, boo? Welcome, kings. Welcome, queens. How y'all doing? Yeah, but everybody is not triggered. Some people got common fucking sense. I didn't have to be a sexual assault or abuse victim to know that children should not be having sex. That's common fucking sense. Why I gotta be triggered? Why I gotta have an emotional connection to this shit? Why I had to have an anxiety attack? I don't even know. Do people really know what the words mean? Because even before I write words on my goddamn community board, I take the fucking time sometimes to go to Google, make sure I'm spelling this shit correctly. Hello? Make sure it means what I'm saying. I know that's beyond some motherfuckers, but that's what you really should do. Verify what the fuck you saying and who you saying it to. So the lady also said, well, I heard that he said you changed the atmosphere for a better reason or better whatever. I don't give a fuck. Either way, it is what it is. Okay. I said what the fuck I said, and he knows why. It is what it is. But don't be saying I'm motherfucking triggered. Oh, I get triggered all the goddamn time by bullshit. Yes, I do. But triggered because of because you were talking about children having sex, that ain't never been my motherfucking story. Not nowhere, never. Ever, ever, ever. Okay? Not at all. I was well taken care of, well raised. My mama loved me down. Like I said, I didn't stay at people's house. This is why I know these things are fucked up and wrong. And I'm not going to hold it against him or anybody else who said that I was triggered because, like I said, people latch on to catchphrases around this motherfucker and run with them. So y'all put all kind of shit on people, but triggered I was not. Triggered I am not, but I know right from wrong. See, because what people fail to understand, you same motherfuckers who sat around and think that it's okay for a 9 and 10-year-old to have sexual contact if they're related. Do y'all not understand that if the DCF had received that phone call, children would have been removed and not returned? Right, until situations changed, huh? You understand that? Do you understand if that kind of shit is on your phone, you're going the fuck to jail? Right. They don't give you second chances on that shit. So don't come telling me about that shit is normal. It ain't about being triggered. It's about you motherfuckers is going to talk too much. Nobody ever corrects anybody. That's the problem. I was triggered because of the ignorance that y'all don't know that this is wrong. I shouldn't have been the only person who felt like, hold up. Like people were keying and people think this type of shit is funny. Like y'all actually try to debate shit. It's disgusting and not normal. It damages children and people and families and everybody. Some people never recover from this shit. I mean, think about it. Think about the church scandal. Think about the Boy Scout scandal. These are people preying on children, right? Them children that got preyed on other children. And you're going to tell me that it's normal for a 9-year-old and a 10-year-old to want to have sex? That shit is not normal. What the fuck you mean triggered? I ain't got to be triggered. I don't need to have experienced that to know that that shit is wrong. You motherfuckers don't know right from wrong. That's the problem. Y'all don't care. Y'all go too fucking far. Anything goes. Anything for entertainment. But no, these are people's lives. Yes, this is YouTube, but this shit really happening to people. Right. So no, I wasn't triggered, but what about the people who were? What about people who have experienced that shit? That's not okay. And then to be like, oh well, it could happen to them at school. Where do you people live? Where are you sending your children to? But you know what? It's people who don't have kids. I'm telling you. It's motherfuckers who don't have children who are not understanding because they lack that compassion for children. Some people who have children don't give a fuck about kids either. So, I mean, It could go either way. But ain't nobody triggered. These are the facts of life. This is why our community's fucked. Because nobody can say anything. Because if you say anything, you're hating or you're triggered. Huh? You can't be fucking concerned. Like I said, you can't see bitches about to crash and burn. You can't know fucking better. Somebody needs to be able to stop certain people. Some of y'all do and say way too motherfucking much. And it's not just y'all, it's people in life in general. You don't know when to shut the fuck up. Like sometimes you can just cut it off. Sometimes mid conversation you gotta say to yourself, you know what? I've gone too far. Let me shut the fuck up. But no, that's not what people do. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna drive it home. Like I said, triggered. Triggered is not the word to use and apply to me ever. What up, Red Wings Boo? How you doing? Red Wings, go to my community board. I put a page up for you for lunch. I was serving breast, baby. Go check it out. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, people like to put labels triggered. No. It was wrong. It's wrong. And it's like people don't understand that. Like I said, if someone calls and says that a 10-year-old boy allowed a 9-year-old to do anything to them, that 10-year-old boy is being arrested and sent to juvenile. Okay? Period. They don't give a fuck who's related to who came from where. All they know is a sexual act went down. Hey, Sephora, babe. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like. Yeah, they don't give a fuck how old it is, who is related to who. You will go to jail. They will lock your child up. Do y'all not understand this? They lock children up too. They don't discriminate, and then they label you as a sex offender for the rest of your life. Once you get labeled as that, you cannot get that shit off. So while y'all are normalizing stupid shit, this is what I'm trying to prevent. Because I would hope that there's not someone out in the audience who has a child. Because see, this is what happened. A lot of kids get molested, and the women, the parents never come and step up to the plate and never acknowledge this shit really happened because they're in fucking denial. Or they don't want to believe it, or they don't want to upset somebody, or they don't want to, you know what I'm saying? They're not worried about the kids. So I would hate for there had to been a parent in there, a young parent who's a little confused maybe, listening to this shit and thinks that, okay, so another child violated my child, so it's okay because they're kids. It's not okay. Your kid gonna be fucked up. Your kid don't get the assistance they need, your kid gonna be fucked up. That's just what it is. Period. I mean, like I said, I've seen a lot of things, I know a lot of people, and I know a lot of shit that has happened. So to be so just nonchalant about that type of shit is unacceptable, especially from adult grown ass people. So you gotta wonder about the level and what the fuck you got going on in your life. Hey, Bonnie Bell, and they want to know where they learn that. Maybe an adult is absolutely perpetrating against that child. Listen, no 9-year-old wants to give oral sex. Because guess what? Grown women don't want to give oral sex. Hello? Some grown women ain't never gave oral sex. So what the fuck are y'all talking about that's normal for a 9-year-old? What? You will all go to jail. Everybody at the house will get locked the fuck up. Everybody. Because y'all allowing dumb shit and you saying because they're related or they're the same age or they're not related. That's what fucked me up too when people were saying, well, they're not related. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What are you talking about? It doesn't fucking matter. See how we hone in on the stupid shit? See, that's what triggers me. Stupid shit triggers me. So okay, I guess if you want to say I was triggered because of the ignorance, then yeah. But not triggered because this shit happened to me. No. When I say every person has been violated, every fucking body has been touched in some way or another. If a motherfucker made you feel uncomfortable and you was in a corner, that's a violation. Like, you gotta tell your children, don't let motherfuckers touch you. Anybody make you feel uncomfortable in any way, they wrong. Like, a teacher can't touch your arm. That's why they have sexual harassment shit. You can't touch people. You can't make people feel uncomfortable. That's at work, that's at school, but you have to teach that from the beginning. But if you have adults around you who think it's appropriate, to talk about in an open space that this shit is okay and it's normal and they were related and what? So what kind of position does that put our children in? And just remember, re-victimize. So they learning this shit at home and they doing it to somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not okay. But we're adults. It's supposed that's not entertaining. And you can get in trouble for shit like that. Like kids can really go to jail for shit like that. Seriously. I know a 15-year-old. What did he do? 15 years? Right. And nobody really know what happened. It's like two stories. It's like somebody ran off and said this is what happened before the mother got home. The mother was like, I really wouldn't have called the cops like that. I probably would have found, asked some more questions. But once the fucking ball is rolling, that's a wrap for you. So here we are in 2021. I don't give a fuck when this happened. Welcome, welcome, Muffy. How you doing? Um, it's not okay. So even if it happened back then, you still don't want to be like, well, it was okay because it wasn't okay then either. That's the shit I'm saying. Like, where are our heads at? What do you mean? Everyone should have been triggered. Oh yeah, I just went live, girl, because this lady left me a damn comment talking about, I was triggered or whatever. No, baby. No. We all should be concerned. We just all should care about the kids and just people in general. Y'all see this lady was sexually assaulted on the train. Motherfuckers videotape, but nobody hit the man in the back of the head. No, it was people videotaping, so why didn't they jump this bastard is the real question. But they don't care. See, this is what I'm saying, and that's exactly what I felt when they were speaking on that situation between two children. Nobody cares. People really don't care. And if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself in a situation where nobody's going to give a fuck about you. Oh, was that in Philly, Lonnie? I wasn't sure where the shit happened. It's so many things that happen, so many similar crimes. We heard about this. You're going to hear about it again. Man, listen, I was born with fight in me. I don't play that shit. I told you, I've been getting people ass since I was like 4. I'll cuss you out if I need to. Because if you get up on me, I'm going to back you the fuck up off me, period. And you got it. Your children, you have to teach them that. Because people are foul. People are foul, children are foul, and like I said, listen to the motherfuckers around you and what they're saying. If you have children, that is not okay. It's not okay for anybody to be touching your daughter or your son inappropriately. Do y'all remember Melissa Etheridge, the country singer? She wrote a book because her older sister had been raping and molesting her for like 8 years or some shit. And then the mother and them didn't know, but then they found out or whatever. And once they did, they found out that somebody was raping the sister. I don't remember who it was. Was it the stepfather or somebody? But yeah, she was being molested, and in turn, she was molesting Melissa. So this shit is real. This shit ain't nothing to laugh about. This shit is not nothing to say okay about. Siblings molest other siblings. Y'all act like that shit is unheard of. It's not. A lot people are sick. A lot of you motherfuckers are sick. The motherfuckers who thumbs that video, like I said, you're sick. Real shit. Yeah. It's crazy. People fucked up. But it's like they normalizing pedophilia, like I said, sex with other children, and people don't understand. They will lock your ass up. Yeah, they definitely do. Yeah, this shit is crazy. A victim is a victim, period. Absolutely. And children are victims. Children are victims. Children should not be wanting to do those things. At 9 years old, you should be fucking playing dolls, drawing pictures, watching TV or somewhere doing something, but not wanting to have sex. And then my thing is, if you say, okay, well, it was okay because they're the same age and they're related, they're not related. So how many other unrelated motherfuckers are gonna come by around the same age and do the same shit? And are you gonna say it's okay? Huh? That's the real fucking question. Are you? Because when do you draw the line? See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all don't have standards. A lot of y'all let shit slide depending on who it is. The difference between me and a lot of people is I don't give a fuck who you are. Okay, grandma, father, whoever, you get it fucked up, you're gonna get it. It's our job as adults to preserve the innocent children. It is, but they just like there is nothing. Humanity is damn near dead. It's sad. It's sad that we don't care. And people, it's a lot of sociopath motherfuckers out here too. I had came in contact with one recently. And it was interesting how people only worry about their feelings, not yours. Hey, dark and lovely, welcome, babe. Yeah, they worry about their feelings and not yours. You got to be careful interacting with motherfuckers too. You can't befriend everybody. Like, there's a point in your life at a certain age that you ain't got time for the I have a dream speech. If you're not that now, motherfucker, you may never be it, but it's not up for me to support it. And it is what it is. You got to sink or swim on your own. Because that's what we all had to do. Every person who survived been through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to struggle, you had to live, you had to do what you had to do. Life is hard, it is. But there are things that are gonna make it fucking harder. We gotta make better choices. But caring for children, and that fucks people up. Like, one thing Tyler Perry taught us, if nothing else, is that behind every addict there's a story, right? So everybody who is like fucked up got something to say. And if you notice, a lot of times people make excuses for the bad things that happen to them so they don't have to really acknowledge them and confront them. Like shit that we know, no, 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 no. But you'll be like, well, that was okay. They didn't mean well. You know what I mean? Yeah, long life trauma. And especially when it goes unaddressed. When you don't hit that shit head on, it's going to kill you. It's going to kill you. People suffer in different ways. Like, especially also people don't understand when I tell people about suffering losses. Some people have never really taken a real loss. Like, you ain't really took a real L. Like, if your mother and father are alive, you don't really know. And depending on how close you were. But it don't even have to be a mother and father. But somebody that you love to death and they never coming back. It could have been the only person who ever loved you or understood you. That shit is heartbreaking forever, every day. So you have to have tools to move beyond, and you got to work at this shit every day. It's not an easy process, and you got to be committed to saving yourself because you get consumed for real. Loss is fucked up. There are a lot of reasons that people be in the struggle and be suffering. You know, and like you said, generational curses. Because see, if you've seen it before you 12 times, you think that shit is normal and it's okay. You don't know that, no, this is not what it is. And then the other thing, that's why I always tell y'all too, it's important to surround yourselves with people who have more than you have and who do more than you do. So then you'll aspire and you'll see how they do shit and you'll be like, you know what, let me bust a move and do this. You know what I mean? You got to make other choices. I mean, when people trying to put you on, they trying to put you on. I was being fresh the other day over there on Kwame Brown's site. I was like, what I said? Oh, he was complaining about something, but I just wrote down there, hey, boo, how you doing? Some shit like that. But he wrote back and put some site down that I need to go look at. When people trying to help you out, listen. But people who know more, these people are making investments. They do shit. He knows something I don't know, I'm sure. So I'm going to check that out. But when you stay stagnant with the same motherfuckers who think just like you think, you're dead. Your ass is dead. I'd rather be by myself than be with a bunch of dumb motherfuckers. Real shit. And that might be why I roll solo all the time. Because if you're doing and saying some stupid shit, I'm going to tell you. Uh-huh. And see, my other issue is that sometimes, being a Virgo is fucked up because if I don't say anything, it'll take some little shit to push me over the edge, and then I'll just go fucking ham on your ass. But stupid shit get on my nerves. It does. And like I said, when I see our brothers and sisters doing things that are wrong and inappropriate, I say something. Even in my everyday life, like, do you know that's not okay? Because sometimes people don't know. And in this situation, I think motherfuckers really don't know. Thank you, dark and lovely. All right, babe. Head to the clouds. Okay, head out into the universe. Okay, sparkle like the stars, baby. Enjoy your night. I gotta go play my number, Duchess Kelly Love. Remember the 14, 11, 41. Play it however you play it, okay? I'm also gonna play Rico's address because that's my other number, 4110. That's actually my pet number, 411. So I'm gonna play that too. Since Rico been the topic all week, the man of the hour, and they said Rico was showing his ass again today. I mean, some people you gotta expect that from. Like, y'all never lived in a town or y'all don't have no drunk relatives who show their ass. I mean, hello. And what do you do to them? You don't let them at your motherfucking house. You don't invite them to shit, or you ignore their asses. That's what you do to people like that, because they show out on you. I got what is it, like two motherfuckers who would show out on me. One of my peoples came to my crib the other day to pick up some food, and I was like, okay. He was like, you're not going to let me in? Hell no. Nigga, get this shit at the door and get on. First of all, no. Because you show your ass. You better be glad I'm speaking to your ass at all. But no, I fucks with you, but I don't fuck with you like that. Because I know you would show your ass. See? Because even at a point when he was showing his ass, I had to block him. Because they will call you. They will harass you. They do that shit. Because when you're a miserable drunk, Cause I have them look, or you a dust head and you want to be, you angry about your life not being shit right now, or you had shit and you fucked it up through addiction. You will take that out on somebody. You lash out at people. The same friend who, well, who lashed out at me. He was at his mom and them house one day lashing the fuck out, and I was on the phone, and I'm like, damn, listening to the shit that he was saying. I'm like, and then you wonder why motherfuckers don't invite you to shit. You don't know. You're confused. Do you forget? Do you black out? No, you know what the fuck you saying, but they go for the jugular. They want to kill you because they feel dead. And it's important for you to understand that. Don't block your fucking blessings playing around with other people. People who make me want to do bad shit to them, I don't fuck with them because I might do it. I really might. You don't know. You might snap. You keep letting somebody beat on your psyche and your emotion. You get tired of a motherfucker. Like, for instance, on here, like, I'm going to be real with y'all. I be listening and I watch Ronnie Bond and that whole Larry Nelson situation. Larry, my heart goes out to her because that's stalking at its finest. It's fucked up. It's terrible. You don't want that type of shit going on in your life. But I be watching that shit and I'm like, Lord have mercy. I would have been in prison already because I would have took the fucking ride by now and met this bitch outside. The fuck you got to say? Say it to my motherfucking face. I would not be playing with this because this shit's out of control. But this is why you can't do it. Hey, Demetron. How you doing, boo? Welcome. Yeah, I can't be playing with this nigga like that. That shit angers me. And it's, yeah, Larry's fucked up for that. And it's fucked up that people entertain this shit. And I'm going to tell y'all something also, too, about that situation. And I know for a fact, and I'll swear on a stack of fucking Bibles, he never met that woman. You know how I know? Because one night I was over at Jay Wilson's, and he came on there. I forgot what was said, and he said out his mouth, she don't know what she talking about. She don't know me. We never met. I said, oh, goddamn. He said it himself. Right. So he said that. So we know this is true. So I just don't understand. Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, yeah. And y'all, no shade. This is funny, though. So y'all know everybody been talking about Jay Wilson's new office, right? So Jay Wilson got a new Volvo, and I guess he had got a new job or whatever. So they have been sending around this picture of his office. So I see the picture. It's a little blurry or whatever, but y'all know I'm on other shit. But what I found hilarious, when I looked at the picture, I said, well, what the fuck kind of office is this? I ain't see no computer, no phone, no garbage can, no plant, no water cooler. I ain't see no pictures. I did see a chair from the damn church rectory or the motherfucking, what's the hall? Y'all know where they have little conferences and stuff. Like, what kind of office is going on here? So from what I gathered, that office ain't playing for that Volvo. I'm just saying. Did y'all notice that? I mean, where's the shit on the wall? What office is this? Where are you working? Is this an office they just set up? What's good? I mean, there were none of the functioning office things there. Is any work going on there? I'm like, is he doing security? What the fuck? Nice car, though, but what the hell's going on? Girl, oh, you said that. Listen, Miss, what's her name? Pizarro said the same shit earlier. Lonnie said people still buying Volvos. Miss Pizarro said them shits is raggedy, okay? She said she had one. She don't recommend you buy them. All right? Don't fuck with it. Those, and you know what else is raggedy? I hope they've gotten better than Range Rovers. Those are raggedy as fuck, too. Yes. Yeah, but I'm rolling at that damn office because I thought I was going to... They was like the office was junky. Shit, the office looked empty to me. Like I said, where is the office functioning shit at? You over Jay Wilson? Listen, Jay has his moments. I don't watch him regularly, but he has his moments. Depends on who he's talking about. Oh, yeah, damn. Everybody said Volvos are trash. Hell, and hopefully it ain't a flood car. He down there in Texas. Wasn't shit flooded out recently? Didn't they having all kind of storms and shit? They probably giving away everything. Oh, your first car. Yeah, I never had one. They weren't comfortable. I sat in one and I wasn't comfortable. I'm like the way the headrests go, it props you up. I don't know. They're supposed to be the safest or whatever, but like I said, where the fuck is the office equipment at? No fax machine, nothing? Hello, is that really his office? Or are we going for the okie doke? He might just be being messy because I don't think that's his office. There wasn't even an office chair, so no. Oh, they drive hard and loud? Yeah, no. Mm-mm. I'm going to tell y'all, the Maximas are nice. That fully loaded, any one of them, those are nice. I like the Hondas. I like Nissan. All of them are nice though, really. But like they said, I don't know. Hondas have gotten better. What's the other one? Mitsubishis. Those suck. They said you see those. Never buy cars that you always see on the side of the road. That's what they said. Fords, they suck. Yeah, Acuras are nice. 500. Well, of course your Volvo was gonna ride hard for 500. Hell yeah, you got to roll off the lot with one of them with a damn certification, bitch. Something go wrong, we bringing this bitch back. Okay. Hell yeah. For real, for real. So Omarion, I was over at Brianna's. Yo, Brianna had me fucking rolling yesterday. She talked about different stuff. She was talking about entertainment news, but she said that Omarion, was it Omarion and Bow Wow? But she said, how the fuck is Omarion going on tour with 3 songs? I was in here screaming because I thought about it. I'm like, true that. Who the fuck is paying for that? Caddies ride clean. I need a car that number one runs. Listen, get you an old Honda. I'm telling you, them Hondas will run forever and anybody can fix that shit. You probably could pull up a YouTube video and fix that shit yourself. Something cheap. Like, people have all these luxury cars, but shit, I don't have $140 for an oil change every 3 months. Hell no. Oh no, not at all. Yeah, I had a Toyota, I had a Honda, now I got a Nissan. I'm not happy for her. And it was crazy. I bought that Nissan used, and my neighbor, he don't even have to like go under your car. As soon as I pulled in, he was like, "Yo, that engine is no good." I mean, I was like, "No, don't say that. Don't say that. This shit about to die, y'all." Hey, Sean, you in here? I don't see you. Hold up, Sean Sandra. Hi, Sean. What up, boo? What y'all been up to? Y'all getting ready for y'all doing y'all Christmas shopping? Oh, listen, if you a plus size babe, I bought a nice Michael Kors jacket off of Macy's. It was $260. I got it for like $117. So just go over there, put in Michael Kors plus size and put in green jacket and it'll come up if you want to get you one. It's a nice discount. And I got it the other day. It's nice. It's actually in my closet. I should tell you, but there's too much work. Don't get a used Honda SUV. Yeah, I bought my car brand new. I had my first car I bought had like 12,000 miles on it, but the next one I was like, fuck that. I don't went hard. The next car I get is gonna be some luxury shit, but that's gonna be down a little line. And I likes to pay for my shit outright. Ain't nobody got time for no money every month, cause you don't know what's gonna happen. See, around here on these streets, people act like things are forever. No, you don't know what's gonna happen. Shit can happen. You can get sick. You could lose your job. Any fucking thing could go left, and you need your money. So don't be trying to keep up with the Joneses and shit, buying homeses and cars and shit that you can't fucking afford. Don't worry about none of that. Don't let nobody clown you about living in an apartment or a room. If the motherfucker's yours, turn the key and lay your ass down and be quiet. Don't live above your means. Because a lot of people got shit they can't afford. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Thanks, Mafia. I try. I never looked at it like that, but thank you. Yeah, we gotta you gotta worry about shit. Put it in perspective. Like I go to this health clinic, right? A health center type of place. And I have good insurance, but people are like, why you don't switch up? Fuck that. I like them and it's convenient and it's cheaper. Sure, I could go to these private doctors, let them triple charge me for the same bullshit, take all day. No. Do what's right for you. Because just because something costs more doesn't always mean that it's better. So, be very careful out there. But take care of yourselves. Get your little blood check. Have y'all been to the doctor and shit? People be on here beefing and shit. Check your heart rate, your blood pressure, your cholesterol. Make sure your ass is all right. All this yelling and carrying on. Make sure you're okay. Do some of y'all don't go to sleep at night. I'm concerned. Why you motherfuckers don't go to bed? Y'all ain't tired? Y'all don't have jobs? What the fuck is going on? Some of y'all got to have jobs because your cell phones are getting paid. So there's money coming from somewhere. But how y'all don't be going to sleep? As soon as I started writing on the wall my old car, I started to save my money. Okay. Yeah, some of y'all got to go to bed at night, baby. Because I know, where's Jonathan? Matter of fact, Jonathan probably sleep now. Jonathan, if you're in the bushes, drop your ass down. You know who I'm talking to. My baby Jonathan is always around, but he probably sleep because he was up early this morning. All right, I got to go to the store. I got to go play my numbers. Like I said, the 4110 and the 4111. Okay. Now, Duchess done put the fucking pressure on me like this number better come out here or there by then or somewhere. If the bitch come out anywhere, y'all make sure y'all let us know. Okay. Damn. Duchess, damn, this shit better come out tonight straight. All right, I could use some cream. Okay, are y'all buying Christmas presents? Are y'all gonna be hitting up lists this year? What isn't it time for them lists? What are they? Amazon wish lists. Wish lists. There was a lot of them last year. You guys are very generous to people. That's very kind of you. Like this lady that I work with, she told me today all the shit that her son's girlfriend buys for them, and I was like, "And what do you buy her?" And when she told me, I said, "She need her ass whooped. Well, she needs to be spoken to." I mean, I'm not hating on the bitch, but goddamn, I don't know. I don't know. There's just certain things I'm not gonna let people give me, and there's just certain people that can't buy me certain things. I don't know. Maybe I'm different. I don't. If I needed these things, probably I would take them. You know what I mean? But I guess I don't need them, so I'm not gonna knock people who need them. I guess. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna not hate on anybody who needs these things, because I'm hoping that you're not asking for these things and you have them. Like if you're asking for shit, by all means, please need it. Like need it or work a little harder. I don't know. You know, I wasn't allowed. We weren't when we were coming up in the '70s. You couldn't take gum from people. Let somebody offer you some gum. You better say no, hell no, no. Anything. You might be able to look at your mama once in a while and be like, "Can I have this?" And she might say yes if she know the person. But we weren't allowed to take anything from anybody. So I don't ask for rides. I don't do none of that shit. It's just not appropriate for me. It make me uncomfortable. Now, if you want to give me something, that's one thing. But I'm not gonna ask you for it. Never that. It's about being independent out this bitch too, especially ladies. Don't find yourself in a position where you're dependent on a man or anybody else. You're gonna be fucked up. You already know what time it is. That's when that violation start happening again. Violated. I'm telling you, we get violated. People get disrespected. People step on our feelings. I was telling this lady at work. I said, because they had sent me this shit for jury duty, right? And I was like, well, I hope you don't put me on no damn domestic violence case, because I'm likely not to convict the motherfucker, depending on what he did. You know, if this lady took this motherfucker out because, if I hear the whole story, because, unfortunately, people don't give a damn about you or your feelings. And you gotta start taking people's feelings into consideration. Just don't treat people how you don't want to be treated. It's very easy, but it's very easy to get fucked up. I put up a post today, because y'all know I be doing subliminals on my Facebook page. And so I was like, what I said? Don't let your ego get you fucked up, because apologies save lives. Real shit. Like, do y'all know how many people probably could still not be fucked up if they had just said sorry? But it's so hard for people to say sorry. People refuse to admit when they're wrong. And when they don't do that, understand that they gonna do that shit again. When motherfuckers don't apologize, it's because they're not sorry. You know what else I noticed I meant to mention to y'all earlier, right? People who talk about themselves in the third party, watch their asses, okay? Because if I was talking about me being like, yo, Diddy Love, don't play that shit. Yo, Diddy Love will fuck a bitch up. Yo, Diddy Love will burn down your house. Like, I'm Diddy Love, so who the fuck am I talking about? And I think people do that, so when they actually do some shit, they can disassociate. Like, it wasn't me, it was Diddy Love. You see what I'm saying? That's that crazy shit. That's that bullshit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's that crazy shit. I talk about myself as if I'm somebody else. So when somebody else do that shit, it wasn't really me. So why are you mad at me? Why are you looking at me crazy? I didn't do that shit. Because that's the only reason why I could think somebody would not remember some shit, or not claim what they did, is because they don't really think they fucking did it. You gotta think crazy. Yeah, I be thinking crazy. Y'all see how my eye gets sometimes? That's when I get. The lady that I work with, she think I'm fucking nuts, yo. She does. I be keeping it real with her too, so sometimes I guess I understand why she feels like that, but it is what it is, I just don't like when people disrespect me and don't fucking apologize. Don't hurt my goddamn feelings and don't apologize. Period. Yes, because I will make you feel away. I will kind of torture your ass. You know what I'm saying? It take me a moment to work through my feelings, because I have to let it go on my own. Because when you could have just apologized, I could have just let it go. But since you don't want to do that, then I got to ride this shit out and make you feel a kind of way too. That's the Virgo in me. It is what it is. Am I vengeful? No. But I got this one person thinking that I'm gonna do some shit to them for real, and I'm not. But I'm not gonna tell them that. Believe it. Think that I'm gonna do something to you. Hmm. Think that I'm laying in wait lurking for you. I could sleep at night just knowing that you think I'm gonna fuck you up. That works for me. Yep. And in the grand scheme of things, you know how what they say when people wake up on Mad Day, you never know what the fuck is gonna happen. So, but for right now, for today, we good. We good. And I mean, I really don't feel the malice in my heart. But see, when you playing with people, that's what you got to remember. You don't know how they feel. You only worrying about your feelings. You're not thinking about how that other person is going to feel and what they might do to your ass. You don't know what kind of day they had, what kind of year, what they've been through. So their reaction and response may not be anything of what you thought. Because, see, you might be used to playing with other motherfuckers, and you know how they always tell you you're going to meet the right one, and then you just might meet the right one. Right. Better know, better recognize, stop fucking around with people. This is not the time. I mean, I don't know if y'all paying attention to what's going on, but people is just really checking out this motherfucker. So stop playing around. Everybody ain't going because of COVID, right? Some people are getting assistance because they got it fucked up with other people. You know, we know that, yeah, seriously, like, you gotta be careful. Be careful. Y'all heard about the girl who got killed for telling the dude to put on a mask? If you see a motherfucker with no mask on and you got yours on, just don't even say shit. Just please, just turn your face, do the matrix on their ass, lean back to the ground. No, not even the matrix now. What is it? Do the squid game tug of war on their ass. Bend yourself back till you can see the groin of the person behind you. Okay, save yourselves. All right, I gotta head to the lotto store. I'll see y'all later. And like I said, y'all stop throwing that fucking word triggered around. Know who y'all talking to and what you're talking about. Triggered. You're triggered. You're triggered. No, everybody's not triggered. Some people have common sense. Some people understand that some shit is unacceptable. You don't have to be triggered to know right from fucking wrong. It's basic shit. You know what I mean? So, like I said, stop labeling people. Ain't nobody fucking triggered. Triggered. No, it's wrong. Okay, maybe I was triggered because it's wrong, and it's also triggering because y'all don't know that. I'm really concerned about the people who don't know that. I'm serious. Like, not even in a fucked up way. Like, if you think that's okay, something's wrong. Because that means it happened to you. And you're justifying it because you don't want to actually deal with the emotions that somebody fucked you over. See what I'm saying? Because sometimes people will say that something didn't really happen. That's not what it was. It wasn't as serious as you thought. No, that was really what it was. That's what really happened. But, that's your coping mechanism. So you got to tell yourself that it was okay when the fucking actuality, it just really wasn't. So my concern, like I said, is for the children. And somebody said that I was defending Rico and all of that. No, no. I was defending children because that shit is wrong. Now, as far as Rico goes, I'm defending all the people there are lots of Ricos in the world. And I need everybody to understand, not just Rico, not the people who hate Rico. But like I said, there are many fucking Ricos. Those people are a different kind of people. They're already fragile. Like, why would you want to, sorry, it's not good for your karma, your energy. Some people I'm not going to just have confrontations with because I already know. But the thing about it is, even like if you live next door to people who was acting out like that, you wouldn't have shit to do with them. You wouldn't go over there. You wouldn't call them. You wouldn't invite them to your birthday party. Like, so what the fuck? That's what I always said about the YouTube streets. Like, some people, if you know you wouldn't fuck with them in real life, why bother? You wasting your energy, and you can block your own blessings. Like, think about it. You're supposed to be a person who pray for people and love on people, and then and then you got people who have survived shit too. That's the thing I forgot to mention too. When you survive some shit that you could have died from, like if you really thought you was gonna die, or you really living with some shit, you need to show compassion for other motherfuckers. Like, where's the compassion? What's wrong? Like, every one of us on here has been through something, knows somebody. Like I said, where's the compassion? They laugh about him having HIV and AIDS, whatever. Not AIDS, HIV, but is that really funny? Is it? I don't think so. Like, motherfuckers don't even want nobody to know if they've been vaccinated or not. But meanwhile, we just throw out people's statuses like, oh, they this and they're that. That's their fucking personal business. You just better be glad it ain't you. And it can happen to you. I listen to how people say, oh, they got it because of this. And y'all say some dangerous shit as if it can't happen to you. It can happen to you. It only take one time to have unprotected sex with the wrong motherfucker. One time. That wasn't a continuing, occurring event. That was one time. And it can happen to any of us. Your man could cheat on you with the wrong person. It can happen to you. None of us are above anything. But we just say shit and just throw it out there like it's okay and you don't care who's hurt. Like, how many people in the audience have HIV? And then y'all go, oh, I'm not talking to you. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Don't fool yourself. Yes, the fuck you are talking to them. Sure you are. I don't know where y'all get this shit from. Some of the delusional shit people tell themselves. But I didn't mean it that way. Well, yeah, no, they mean it. I meant it, but just to that person. But when you have that kind of stigma on you, do you think that they're not feeling that shit? Do you think that other people don't say that about them? It's painful. It's causing hurt in other people's lives. They already you gotta live with this. You already know what it is. But just to be labeling and dragging people, and we know within our community we're not accepted, and then to be gay and a black man, and y'all know that y'all are discriminated against, like the LGBTQT, whatever the fuck, they don't rock with y'all like that. And especially if you're not a financially stable LGBT community. You know what I'm saying? You got to be up there in the higher ranks, like you in position, but even then you're black first. So y'all black gay men really need to stand together. I'm just saying, y'all got it bad because, I hear the things that people say and how people feel. Even transgender, like, you don't need to be hating on other people when people hate you. Don't hate on others when people hate you. People hate you too, right? For two reasons. They might even, there's some people who will let you slide on being black, but they're not going to let you slide on being gay. So y'all need to be nice to each other, and you need to be nice to other people. I'm nice to other people, all people. There's some Syrian refugees and all kind of people around here now. But because as a black person, I know what it is to be fucking mistreated. And not necessarily because I've been mistreated, but hell, we know what goes on. We see what time it is. We know how they do our people. So why would I be out being fucked up to other people? This is what I'm saying. There's a lot of reasons to be nice to people when you think about it. There's a lot of reasons to be nice or say nothing at all. But when you're in a group of people, like I said, you're a black LGBTQ person. Y'all know y'all are discriminated against. Y'all know that that shit don't really protect y'all. Not all of y'all in that sense. We know what it is, fuck it. So why not be kind to others? It's just weird. Like I said, are you triggered? Are these motherfuckers triggered? When you're out here being angry to people, are you triggered? Is something triggering you to make you want to spread hate? See, those are the reverse questions people got to ask themselves. Like, why do I do what the fuck I do? Right. Instead of worrying about who's triggered, why don't you ask yourself why you think they would be triggered? Did I say something? Did I do something? Because there's a lot of things that go on around here to trigger people. The list is ongoing, because the thing about it is you don't know who's watching you, and that's why it's important to respect people. But there's no respect. We lack that overall, in general, everywhere. Nobody cares. But a change must come, because like I said, when you kicking people and you supposed to be a person of God, that don't work. You can't be saying prayers and talking about Jesus and singing church songs when you're telling someone who's in the struggle to fuck off, basically. You're nothing, you're nobody, you're a lowlife. You can't do that. If you don't have nothing nice to say nothing at all. Don't block your fucking blessings. That's all of us. Like I said, we know people. Everybody got peoples. Everybody got people in their life. People struggle. Don't treat people like that. It's going to come back to you. Like I said, you survivors of health situations and y'all living with, chronic illness and all kind of shit. Like, and y'all popping shit like y'all crazy. It can happen, y'all. It can happen. I'll just be praying to God. I'll be doing good shit, and just trying to keep to myself so I don't have to do no fuck shit to nobody. Because I know that, there's a payoff at the end. At the end, you got to pay. At the end of the trip, you got to pay. Uh huh. Right. And you're going to be held accountable for the shit that you've done. So don't fuck people over. Don't be mean to bitches. Don't laugh at people. Don't laugh at motherfuckers being hungry and homeless because you can be that too. You're all just one natural disaster away. You know how we be like, oh, you're a paycheck away, that too, but a natural disaster because y'all seem to forget that rich people be homeless too. Tornado, hurricane, and yes, we do have hurricanes on the East Coast. Horrible ones, we do. We're on the water, of course. Um, so yeah, but you gotta be careful what the fuck you saying, right? You laughing at somebody being homeless? Do you own your shit wholeheartedly? Like you got the deed and the whole shit? And even then, if the bitch burned down, it serves you no purpose. You still gonna be homeless for a few days, right? It can happen. How many people became homeless during the pandemic, huh? People who own nice homes, who had good jobs, but that stimulus wasn't covering their overhead. Homeless and hungry. There was a lot of rich people homeless and hungry during the pandemic and during Hurricane Sandy here. All them people down in Greenwich with all them $1 million homes and all that shit, they was all down there looking like refugees, not with shit. Because it can happen to anybody. That's for God to remind you you're not above shit. So some of y'all need to get your umbrellas and your galoshes out because the motherfucking storm is coming. Okay, now I gotta go. Deuces.